The mystery. Behind the mystery, in the small village of Ario, nestled among the rolling hills of Africa, an eerie shadow loomed over its people. Every firstborn son died at the age of 10. The elders whispered of a curse, believing it could only be averted by the sacrifice of a sister. This grim tale gripped the hearts of the villagers, but no one dared to challenge it, until a curious girl named Eniton turned 7. Eniton was a spirited child, always asking questions. She would sit by the fire, her wide brown eyes soaking in the stories of the elders. "Why does this happen?" she often whispered. But the adults only shook their heads, their faces etched with fear. One fateful night, as the village settled into a tense silence, Eniton overheard her mother weeping. "If only we could save him," her mother lamented. Eniton's heart sank. Her brother, Jimmy, was approaching his 10th birthday. She couldn't bear the thought of losing him. Determined to uncover the truth behind the curse, Eniton set out on an investigation. She wandered through the village, her small feet carrying her to every corner. The older women spoke in hushed tones about a powerful witch who lived deep in the forest, a woman whose rage had cast the dark spell long ago. "Stay away from her," they warned. Yet Eniton's curiosity only deepened. One bright morning, driven by a blend of fear and resolve, she sneaked out of her home and ventured into the dense forest. The trees towered above her, their shadows weaving intricate patterns on the ground. Eniton felt a flutter of fear, but she pressed on. She had to find the witch and confront the curse. After hours of navigating through the thick underbrush, she stumbled upon a small hut, camouflaged by tangled vines and brush. Smoke curled from its chimney, and with a deep breath, she knocked on the door. It creaked open, revealing a woman with wild hair and sharp, piercing eyes. "Why are you here, little one?" the witch asked, her voice both soft and unsettling. "I want to know about the curse," Eniton replied, her heart pounding. "Why must sisters die?" The witch scrutinized her, a flicker of surprise crossing her face. "No one has been brave enough to seek the truth," she mused. "The curse binds the village. Long ago, a firstborn son betrayed me. In my fury, I cast a spell. It can only be broken by a pure heart, willing to sacrifice for the greater good." A chill ran through Eniton. "But why sisters?" she pressed, unwavering. "Because they hold the key to breaking it," the witch explained. "A choice must be made. It is not blood that decides, but love that guides." Eniton's mind raced as she thought of her brother and all the boys who had suffered under this curse. "I won't let this continue," she declared, newfound determination igniting within her. Returning to the village, she gathered the other girls and shared what she had learned. Inspired by Eniton's courage, they decided to confront the curse together. They would not let fear dictate their lives any longer. As Jimmy's 10th birthday approached, the villagers prepared for the ominous gathering, their faces a mixture of dread and resignation. But Eniton stood tall, her spirit unwavering. "We are not bound by this curse. It ends tonight," she shouted. Her voice echoed through the gathering as she recalled the witch's words. "A choice must be made. It is not the blood that decides, but the love that guides. If it means I must sacrifice myself to end this curse, then I am willing." Gasps rippled through the crowd, but Eniton pressed on. She spoke of the witch and the truth she had uncovered. Inspired by her bravery, the girls joined hands, encircling the boys. "We choose love over fear," Eniton cried, her voice rising above the tension. As the clock struck 10, a strange, warm light enveloped the gathering. The curse shattered like fragile glass, and the weight of despair that had haunted the village for generations lifted. The firstborn boys, once marked by fate, were safe. The villagers stood in disbelief, their eyes wide as realization dawned upon them. Then, as if a dam had burst, cheers erupted throughout Ario. Eniton had not only broken the curse, but had shown them that love could triumph over fear. From that day forward, the village flourished, free from the shadow of the curse. Eniton became a hero, celebrated not just for her bravery, but for teaching her people the strength found in unity and love. The mystery behind the mystery had been solved, and Ario village was free at last. As the years passed, Eniton often visited the forest, sometimes catching glimpses of the witch from a distance. Their eyes would meet, a silent understanding passing between them. Eniton had learned that true magic lay not in fear or sacrifice, but in the bonds of love that tie us together, a lesson that would echo through generations in Ario village.